This is Allison Maldonado from Corporate Apostilles in Westchester County, New York. Our company processes more apostilles in New York than any other expediters, so we know this business better than anyone. One of the questions that we receive on a consistent basis is that of birth certificates for apostille being used in another country. There are basically 4 different types of birth certificates that customers send us, and yours will likely be among those. I will be discussing versions from the County of New York, also known as New York City, not to be confused with the Bronx, Queens, Brooklyn, or Staten Island. Number 1. The basic short form birth certificate. These are frequently found on older birth certificates from the 1980s and before. They are very simple and they do not qualify for exemplification through the New York County Court clerk. However, there are ways to handle them. The documents do not qualify for a standard apostille unless they are submitted as a copy with an affidavit of true copy. Number 2. The long form birth certificate. This is what you will most likely receive, and it is printed with official raised ink paper on standard 8.5 by 11-inch letter size. Although the long birth certificate qualifies for apostille, it must proceed through 2 more processes before the State Department will accept it. Number 3. The long form birth certificate with exemplification. This version includes a second document from the Registrar of Vital Statistics that explains the origin of the document. This version was at one time accepted by some consulates, but has almost no value anymore. It lacks the final exemplification tag from the clerk of the city, town, or village where the actual birth certificate originates from, in this case New York City. Number 4. The long form birth certificate with exemplification from the clerk's office. In New York City, this could be obtained directly from 60 Center Street at the tip of Manhattan in one pass. You may also go there with a long form birth certificate, and for an additional $3 they will provide an exemplification tag with the proper stamps that will allow for apostille processing. When in doubt, just head down to the New York City County Clerk and let them know you need a long form birth certificate with complete exemplification for apostille processing. If you explain it that way, you can't go wrong. One critical point to remember, however. You need to be one of the listed parents or the subject of the certificate itself. Our law firms are able to obtain these with specialized power of attorney forms. The complete address is 60 Center Street, Room 141B, New York, New York, zip code 10007. Their phone number is 646-386-3360. Would you like us to obtain your documents because you're unable to? We have some exciting news. You can add document exemplification services to our $149 basic apostille processing for as little as $49 in Westchester, $129 in New York City, and between $149 and $299 for additional boroughs. Have specific questions regarding your documents and exemplification? Call, text, or WhatsApp our lead apostille expediter Harry Otto at 914-441-2444. To begin your application process, head over to www.apostille.com right now.